right, I'm switching it over. Here we go. I thought it was going to switch automatically, and it didn't. But here we are, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the end of the Peach Bowl and the beginning of the Rose Bowl. We're gonna watch the Rose Bowl as soon as it starts, but they're trying to finish up the Peach Bowl here. It looks like, according to ESPN, the Rose Bowl has started, but they're not going to start broadcasting it until the Peach Bowl is over.
Seriously?
I just tried to click over. It says it should be on ESPN2, but I clicked on it and nothing happened. So,
wow.
Anyway,
all right.
Mac, how you doing?
I'm good. Texas already scored in the second OT. I didn't realize that.
Did they? All right.
Yeah. Also, everybody,
Nice.
bear with me. I woke up this morning with a bit of a head cold. So, thanks, Winter. Appreciate that after the stream.
So here we are. We haven't seen everybody since the end of the regular season when we finished up the Pigskin Showdown. Here we are in the midst of the quarterfinals. Really need Texas to win so my bracket doesn't collapse.
Yeah, but you know.
And I guess, it could happen. All right. Oh, no, here we go. Okay. Nope. See, I switched over to ESPN2 and it's still on the Peach Bowl. No, there it is. Okay, there's the Ohio State game. The Ohio State game has started. The Ohio State-Oregon game. Then we got some... Oh, no. That Ohio State scores.
Seriously? Already?
They've already scored, man.
All right. Well, I guess I'll switch over to that.
And 1 minute into the Rose Bowl, and Ohio State has scored a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, a 45-yard receiving touchdown. Tom Bouchard says they are showing the Rose Bowl. You're right. I clicked on it and nothing came up, and now it comes up. So here we are.
Well, I'm clicking on it and nothing's coming up. What's going on here?
I don't know. I guess you can keep us updated on the Peach Bowl.
All right.
But you got to get over to ESPN2. ESPN2 has it.
Okay. Maybe I just don't have ESPN2 or something.
Maybe not. No, it should be on YouTube TV. You got YouTube TV?
Yeah.
All right. It should be there.
All right.
All right.
Well,
he
whatever.
kicks the extra point. It is now 7-0. 1 minute into the Rose Bowl.
Wow. All right. Arizona. He's picked off. Texas wins.
Yay. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Texas. Thank you.
Oh, wow. What a finish.
Absolute meltdown by the Longhorns in the fourth quarter. But they happen.
Now a meltdown.
They get it done.
And now a meltdown by Arizona State. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, I was kind of hoping the Sun Devils would win it. Yeah. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl champions. Good job, Longhorns.
Yeah. No, we had the official team rivalry bracket needed Texas to win. So they won, so we're good.
But the official my bracket, which changes on a game-to-game basis, wanted Arizona State to win. So it's still not letting me switch. And I've got this.
And I have to change this. So we've got... Oh, how should I do this? Let's go... Oregon 0-0. And now we got to go 0-7. Ohio State. That is where we stand at the moment, folks.
0-0.
0-7 Ohio State. The beginning of the Rose Bowl. We are now 1 minute in. Oregon has the ball. What do you want to do here? You want to call these plays or you want me to?
Well, I totally would call them, but it's not loading.
Are you still trying to get there?
I'm still trying to get there, so feel free to talk about what's going on, I guess.
All right. Well, Oregon just did a run. Looks like they didn't get very far. Oh, no, they went backwards. I'm sorry. 2nd and 11.
So, yeah, they didn't get very far then.
They didn't get very far, yeah.
I got it.
All right.
Bobbled the pass there. Jeez.
Oh, wow. But he still got it. I kind of tossed it around him. I was surprised he had time to do that. Ohio State was not there.
Yeah.
Whoop, I can't click on that. I got to go over here. Thank you, honey. Tammy is my wife.
Hi, Mom.
Texas wins.
All
Jack
right.
Sawyer's Tears Taste Yummy. I think that's our friend Connor Stalions hero. Game over. Texas wins. That is the Peach Bowl. The dang Peach Bowl versus Drama Bowl.
4th and 1 coming up for the Ducks here. 12:47 left in the first. Just a couple minutes into the first here. Ohio State already leads 7-0. And Oregon's going to punt. Well, not a great start by Oregon here.
No, man.
Oh, looks
also,
like a nice.
Yeah, we need Oregon to win to keep the bracket alive, and obviously because we want Ohio State to lose. That's just that's how I feel about it.
Obviously. And
we may be joined by our friend Peter from Buckeyes Battlecry at some point. He had texted me earlier today, and so we might see him in a bit. We'll see.
All right.
Anybody else who maybe wants to call in and hop on and talk Oregon Ducks versus Ohio State Buckeyes, feel free. We can get people on here. Just DM me on Twitter or throw it in the chat. Everybody in the chat, how you guys doing? How'd you feel about? I know we got at least 2 or 3 Michigan fans there in the chat. So how you guys feeling about that ReliaQuest Bowl?
Man, that was the best bowl game. None of the other bowl games, even the Peach Bowl just now, doesn't compare.
It doesn't compare.
That was a great game.
Just wild. So I don't know if you saw that tweet I put up that, oh no, I talked to you about it earlier. Kalen DeBoer has set a new record. He is the first coach to lose to Michigan twice in the same season with 2 different teams.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Just outstanding. Outstanding. Tom Bouchard says he loves it. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Mark Rogers said that everyone outside the state of Texas wants to see Arizona State pull this off. Like, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Why would everybody want? Okay.
Okay, so
why would everybody want Arizona State to win? I didn't want them to win. I wanted Texas to win.
Well, because Arizona State's the feel-good story. You know, in Texas, you're like, Texas, whatever. But Arizona State, it's like, hey, it's it's a feel-good story. Okay, but sure. Did you see the targeting? It was a targeting no call.
Yeah, I saw that, but then there was a play earlier where the Arizona State guy left the ground to tackle the Texas receiver in the air.
Wow.
And they had already, I think it was an interception too. Arizona State got the interception, but I thought it was against the rules to leave the ground to tackle.
I don't think it's against the rules to leave the ground to tackle. You just can't lead with the crown of your helmet and make contact with like the head or neck area.
All right.
I think you got to hit somewhere below here.
I could have sworn somewhere it was that you couldn't leave the ground, but
no. But I mean, did you agree with the no call or?
No, I thought I thought that was targeting too. I mean, it was clearly helmet to helmet contact, but I almost thought it was like a balancing act. They didn't call the one on Arizona State, so they didn't call the one on Texas.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know.
I still think it probably should have been called.
Yeah.
Oh, Moose. Hey, Moose.
Moose is out there. Moose says, I told everyone don't sleep on ASU. LOL, Texas won an OT. I knew it was going to be close. Yeah, it had to be. Well, I guess I didn't know it was going to be close. So, Moose, you got one up on me there.
Yeah.
But that was a good game, nevertheless. I mean, the Texas meltdown there in the fourth quarter, other than that, they had it in the bag. But that meltdown in the fourth quarter, they went from what? It was. They were
17-3, I think, at half, wasn't it?
Was that at the half? Because when the fourth quarter started, I think it was 24-8.
Okay.
All right. The game's back on.
All right. There we go. Did you want me to call?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Will Howard steps back to pass. He's got a deep throw. It's caught. Is that Jeremiah Smith again? Lord have mercy. That kid's good at football. That's a 30-some-odd yard reception on the first play from scrimmage. And the Ducks are in trouble because that was double coverage and he still got it. Jeremiah Smith is a man among boys out there on that throw. Oh my goodness. Tez Johnson was in the neighborhood. I don't know who the other guy was. That was a great pass. Holy crap. All right, first and 10.
Turn down your gain just a little bit. You get excited and it's clipping the audio there.
Whoops. Sorry. How's that? Is that better?
Well, I won't be able to tell until you start shouting.
Ah! All right, sorry. Anyway, it looks like Quinshon Judkins was right up the middle there. He only got about 2 yards on that play. They're showing the replay of the Jeremiah Smith touchdown. It is, in fact, Ohio State 7, Oregon 0. Already Ohio State's second possession of the game. 11 minutes left in the first quarter here. 2nd and 9 on the Oregon 48. Will Howard's going to step back to pass. He's looking left, launches. He's got freaking Jeremiah Smith open again. So I guess it's just the Howard Smith show today. Oh, hey. Isn't Howard Smith an actual personality?
Howard Smith?
Yeah, wasn't he an actual TV personality?
Not that I remember.
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, it's complete. It's a first down. My goodness. Ohio State's on the move. Will Howard.
Shame on Oregon.
What? 1 on 3 and he gets it.
Yeah,
Shame on Oregon. Yeah.
Moose says Michigan needs to get Smith. Underwood to Smith would feed third world countries. Nice.
Yeah, it's probably true, honestly.
Tom says we're calling the plays before he sees them. Slow down. Don't leave.
Slow down.
Don't leave.
Right, well, here, I'll rewind 15 seconds then. My bad.
All right.
I mean, not a whole lot I can do about that.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, there's a delay on YouTube too. So rewind YouTube, actually. 2nd and 10. Will Howard's pass over the middle went incomplete. Ohio State on the Oregon, 36-yard line. Howard in shotgun. I think that's Quidshon to his left. He's going to fake it to Judkins. He's swarmed, but he escapes, but he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there. Solid movement by the Oregon defensive line.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 here coming up.
Heading towards the Oregon end zone here.
Man, it looks nice over there, doesn't it?
It does. Nice and sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, they almost sacked him.
Yeah, almost. Tom, I hope we're calling the plays at a good pace for you now. Howard's dropping back to pass. He's looking right. He's in trouble. He almost went down, but he throws it incomplete. And now Ohio State will likely have to punt. I think they're out of field goal range, so I think that they're going to have to punt here. So that's a pretty big stop for the Oregon defense. Because Ohio State looked dangerous there for a second, but perhaps they were moving at a rather unsustainable pace. Maybe they were moving a little too quick for themselves even. Will Howard looked a tad bit rushed on that throw there. He had Henderson in the area.
Okay, I just saw the punt. Have you not seen the punt yet?
No. So you need to rewind then.
Should I rewind or?
Yeah. All right, so the punt is up. It is... Oh, he almost downs it just outside the goal line, but it's going to trickle into the end zone, bring it out to about... What do they bring it out to now? 20, 25?
25, I think.
25, yeah.
Yeah.
We watch football a lot, don't we?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Jackson says Oregon pass rush making a defensive line look like the 1998 Denver Broncos O-line.
I was 4. I don't know. Is that bad? Were they bad?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I didn't watch a lot of Denver Broncos games, but it can't be good.
It can't be good. Curious how many times they're going to mention the Michigan game on the telecast here.
Yeah.
So Bryce Sack from what?
No, go ahead.
Bryce Sack from Scarlet and Blue Show is going to be tracking. So I'll keep an eye on his Twitter.
All right.
Yeah. Otherwise, do we want to go over mean comments while we wait on commercials?
Sure. Well, I got I was going to pull up the comments from the prediction video.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So let me go here.
Do that. Maybe we could do some trivia or something too. That'd be fun.
We could. Excuse me. So here's what we had as far as comments went early on. Okay, so when that video was released, we initially recorded the prediction video back on December 11th, and then posted the round one videos we posted the round one videos then just before round one happened, and it turned out we did really well as far as our predictions went. But some of the comments, Mr. Bucknuts here says 45-24 OSU. Yeah, I said it. Feel free to come back at me after the game. So there's your score prediction. Is it going to be 45-24 OSU for this game?
45-24 OSU?
Yeah.
After that first drive, it kind of seemed like it.
Let me put this way and then put this here. And then, now we look good.
Oh, there we go. Now we can read it.
Now we can read it. Oh, I see what I did. I clicked on the wrong. All right. Anyway, I should have singled out the mean tweets. I was just looking at all of them here. But then we got a comment from Mark Mitchell, 3329, who said, "Sorry, all of the doubters, but the mighty Oregon Ducks will beat Ohio and go on to win the college football championship. Go Ducks!"
Go Ducks!
I mean, that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, I mean the bracket's hoping for that.
That's
for sure.
That's what the bracket is. So,
we are impartial, right? as journalists, which a lot of people think that we are.
Yes,
we have to be impartial. We're just talking about what the bracket wants. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put this one up. The game is back on, but Moose says Oregon better win. I just need OSU sucks to lose. Complete my checklist for the 24 season. Beat MSU and OSU. Eliminate OSU from the Big Ten Championship. OSU out of CFP. Yeah, that sounds like a good progression to me.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh, our friend says Jack Sawyer tears taste yummy. Says Broncos were back-to-back Super Bowl champs, dudes. They had 2 1,000-yard rushers. All right, yeah. Oh, so was that when Peyton Manning was...
Can I plead 4 years old?
I don't watch a lot of NFL football outside of when the Lions are playing. But yeah, I think it was 1998 when Peyton Manning was quarterback. Because he was I know he was quarterback for the Broncos. That I know.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Game's back on.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel's pass to the right goes for about 2 yards. And that's it. So now we got 2nd and 8 at the Oregon 22, excuse me.
Okay, in 1998, Peyton Manning was quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh. Dylan Gabriel's pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. So already... Oregon on this drive facing a pretty significant 3rd down here. Got to wonder what's going on with the
John
Oregon offensive line.
Yeah.
Peyton was a rookie in 98. Yeah.
Yeah. John Elway. It was John Elway's last year at Denver. Okay.
All right,
John
3rd
Elway,
and 8.
Who now is calling NFL games for one of the channels. I can't remember which one.
Gabriel over the middle. Is that picked? Nope, it's incomplete. Wow. All right, so the Oregon offense in complete shambles so far to start this game. 4th and 8, and they're going to have to punt. I mean, not to take anything away from Ohio State's defense either, because they are in very good position. I'm not really sure why Dylan Gabriel threw that ball. That was not a great window to throw the ball in. That should have been picked off, and that would have been Ohio State's ball on the Oregon 27 or so, 28. But nevertheless, they're going to punt. The punt is up. It's not a good one. Oh, my goodness. It's a very bad punt. And it takes a Buckeye bounce back to the 50-yard line. I think it went out at the Ohio State 48. Yikes. And now here comes Will Howard back onto the field. And we're back into a commercial break. There are way too many commercials. I'm sick of this.
We should be expecting a plethora of commercials tonight.
Yeah. This game's going to be 5 hours long, isn't it? Anyway, okay. Any more? Do you have any more comments to go over, or am I going over comments?
Oh, no, there's more comments.
There's more comments? All right.
Yeah. Let me bring this back up. go over to this one. Why does it keep doing this? Stop it. All right, here we go. Frosty Mug 3123 said OSU scored 10 on Michigan, Oregon scored 38. OSU scored 20 on Penn, Oregon scored 45. The poor D performance on Penn was due to the team fighting the flu the week of the game. Now the team is the most healthy it's been all year, and Lanning said players are setting personal records in the weight room.
Wait, what? Who had the flu?
Oregon Ducks. They had the flu when they played Ohio State first time, is what Frosty Mug here is saying.
And still won?
I guess, yeah.
Dang. You can really hurt yourself playing football with the flu. I don't understand all these people playing football with the flu. I mean, CJ Stroud playing football with the flu against Michigan in 21, and that was in winter too. Like, that's bad for your heart. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Archangel 3083 said Ohio State beat themselves? They can't be serious. Your first TD shouldn't have existed, and Oregon left 8 points on the board. Gabriel, Ferguson, Johnson, and Stewart beat you. And sorry to burst the bubble, but Tennessee and the SEC aren't good this year. Oregon isn't Tennessee. Where'd you go?
That is true. Oregon is not Tennessee. And sorry, I had to blow my nose.
Oh, okay. You just mute the mic, man. Actually,
well, I don't want...
There was a... who was it? There was somebody on Twitter, I'm trying to remember who it was, saying that OSU... Oh, I'm sorry. It was Will Howard. Will Howard was saying nobody beat them this year. OSU beat themselves.
Yeah, tell that to Michigan's defense.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, okay, again, I don't disagree, and I really want to disagree, but I don't entirely disagree. I mean, I think Oregon beat them straight up, but Michigan, Michigan took advantage of some seriously bad play calling against Ohio State. I mean, it was, Yeah,
and then against Alabama, too. Here we go. Game's back on.
Yeah. Are they re-showing the punt?
Nope.
Was that bad of a punt? You guys need to see this. This punt sucked. All right, 1st and 10. Ohio State at their own 47. Will Howard's pass is to the right. Who is that? Is that Emeka Ibuka? No, it's not. Who is that? Well, whoever it is, it's complete for 8 yards. And now Will Howard's upset about something. Broham's armpits are really dirty looking. He's going to hand it off. I believe that is Judkins. Judkins is going to pick up the first down. I don't understand why Will Howard was upset there for a second, but he was. He had his arms up, and he was all upset about something, but,
I'm starting to think Will Howard gets upset about a lot of things. So.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Mm-hmm. The freezing damn cold.
What?
I think that's Pat McAfee calling the game here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Will Howard over the middle. Oh, Lord have mercy. This game's not going to go well for Oregon. Holy crap. Touchdown to Emeka Ibuka. Ohio State's up 13-0. Yikes.
Yeah, I think that bracket's about to get busted.
Yeah, wow.
Unless Ohio State has a fourth quarter meltdown, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even like it was bad coverage either. It was double coverage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
How in the world did Oregon beat Ohio State that one earlier in the year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jack started, holy crap. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Well, 13-0, and now it is 14-0. Ohio State. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Jack Rieger's watching. Hey, Jack Rieger, how you doing? Says, let's go Buckeyes. It's duck hunting season. It definitely is.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's duck hunting season because the ducks didn't show up.
Now they're flushing them out.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
Yeah, they'll get there.
Maybe. We'll see. But already they're going to need to come back by 2 scores if they want a chance to win this game. Man, yeah, that was a great pass. It wasn't bad coverage at all. In fact, the Oregon DB actually tipped the ball, and Emeka Egbuka still caught it. So, great concentration by Emeka Egbuka, and a great ball by Will Howard. It wasn't even bad coverage. It was just, wow. All right, that was a great play. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right, Ohio State kicking off. Kicks flying through the air. It goes wee and out the back of the end zone.
Oh, man.
And a ridiculously tatted Ohio State fan making a fool of himself, showing his armpits to the whole world. I believe that is a cobra tattooed all over his hairless chest.
Eesh.
That's weird. I don't like what I just saw.
Jack Sawyer's Tears Taste Yummy says Oregon being found out the frauds they are all year. They let people hang around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
I mean, they are 13-0.
So, like, if Ohio State goes on to win the national championship, can Michigan claim a national title in perpetuity?
Why not?
All right. Oregon's going to do a little misdirection end around tricky trick play, and it's going to go for a grand total of -2 yards. So congratulations, everyone sitting on your couch. You just gained more yards in one play than Oregon did. So I hope you all feel really good about yourselves. That was a really dumb play call, and Ohio State was all over it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. 2nd and 11. So I guess it was only -1 yards. There you go. 2nd and 11. Gabriel's pass to the right is caught. He's going to get probably 3 or 4 yards there before he's forced out of bounds. So it's going to bring up yet another long third down immediately for the Ducks.
This is a good point here. Jack says, except if you're Purdue. By the way, what happened to Purdue 2 years from the Big Ten title game appearance? That's right. I forgot about that because they played Michigan in the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're
like, wait, what?
2 seasons it's 2 seasons now without a bowl game.
Yeah. Just fired Ryan Walters.
Yeah, I was going to say Ryan Walters is gone, so maybe that'll change now. First down.
Gabriel's looking over the middle. He passes left. It's a first down for the Ducks. Dad,
am I way mouth shut? I'm a couple seconds ahead of you here. I'm trying to pause it to get where you are.
Oh, all right. I'm at 6:05, 6:04, 6:03, 6:02. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock's a ticking. What's that old nursery rhyme? Tick tock.
5:57, 5:56.
All right, I'm just ahead of you now, so you're good.
Okay.
So I'll call it, and then you can find out what happened in a second.
All right.
All right, first down, Oregon. They're at their own 36-yard line. Gabriel is going to hand it off. Oh, he's got a little bit of space. It's another first down, 11-yard gain. Who's the running back? I can't remember his name, but he goes for 11 yards. Good on him. Nice little trot to the left there. And look at him trotting back out on the field. Clearly proud of himself for that run. Going to need like 30 more of those. So here we go. 5:25. Clock's ticking. First down, Oregon now somewhere around the 47-yard line, actually. Their own 47. Gabriel's got it. He's looking over the middle. He's looking deep. Oh, he's looking very deep. Is he open? Oh, it's knocked incomplete. It bounced off the Ohio State DB and falls harmlessly out of bounds. It was good coverage. Dang, all right. Taking a shot. See if they can get back into this pretty quick. Oh, it literally bounced off the guy's helmet.
That's hilarious.
Doink. Man, and that echoes like inside the helmet too. So that's gotta like give you a nice little headache there. Like, ouch.
Man, he probably couldn't do that again if he tried.
Yeah, Coach, we need some Tylenol. All right, Gabriel's going to hand it off instead on second down here, and he's going to be tackled 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So another great running play for Oregon. If this ends up being a blowout for Ohio State, I'm calling it at halftime. All righty, what do we got here? 3rd and 12, I think. So yet another long third down for Oregon. Oh, my goodness. All right, 3rd and 12, 4:35 left in the first quarter because we're still in the first quarter. Wow. How long have we been streaming? 32 minutes. All right. Clock's ticking. Gabriel's got it. He's looking left. It's caught, but he's going to be forced out of bounds about 3 yards short of the line to gain, maybe 4 yards short, actually. So it's going to be 4th down here. Is Dan Lanning going to go for it? I see some people running from the sideline. Oh, some of the players don't like it. They're going to punt.
Oh, no.
Man, oh, man. Why not throw the ball over the first down line then? Why not do that? That probably could have worked, because clearly Ohio State's defense is flying to the ball really quickly. So maybe they should have thrown the ball, a little bit further. I don't know. I'd just play NCAA 14. All right, here's another punt. This one's much better than the last one. It's going to be downed inside the Ohio State 10-yard line. So maybe Oregon can start to catch their breath, maybe close their eyes, relax a little bit, do some Tai Chi, some Lamaze breathing, a little bit of, just calm themselves down. All right? Because the entire state of Michigan is depending on you guys. Mm-hmm. So please do something.
Jack's still watching. He says, hopefully Purdue's new head coach gets them up and running quick. I haven't heard yet if they have a new guy yet. I think they're probably still in the hunt.
I thought they did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but I can't remember his name if they did.
All right, we'll have to look that up. Yeah. Oregon DC is stealing Don Brown playbook again. This is getting ridiculous or hideous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's another. I was looking through trying to find the hate tweets or the hate chats, hate messages, hate comments. There we go. The hate comments on the video. This is from Tito Offense 7659. I'm going to throw this up here like that. He says, I don't know what irks me more, the idiot who said it's hard to beat the same team twice, or you minions who agree and keep repeating it. It was always it's hard to beat the same team 3 times. That comes from the NFL. Teams beat other teams twice all the time in the NFL. Rematches haven't happened that much in college until recently. It's always the better teams that meet again, often in championship games. Is it hard to beat Alabama twice? No.
No.
All right, we're going to have to put that one up somewhere.
Yeah, that was good.
What about the Big 12 conference game? Oregon lost to UW twice. Texas just lost to Georgia twice. The stats suggest that the team that won the first game wins the second about 55% of the time. Technically, it might be easier to beat a team a second time. Just be better. Do some homework or something instead of rehashing bad day jokes that originated with a scarlet "We Love You, Coach Rodriguez" banner displayed in the Big House. All right.
What? That last bit didn't make any sense.
I know. He's going... there must have been a... Oh, wait a minute. Did Ohio State plant a Rich Rodriguez flag in the Big House?
Well, you're not supposed to do that. They don't like it. You're not supposed to plant flags.
Yeah, well, that was a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, well, still.
But yeah, is it hard to beat... Is it hard to beat Alabama twice? No, apparently it's not.
We did it in the same year. It was great.
In the same year, yeah.
Well, I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? That you beat them in the same year. Anyway.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Tom Bouchard said it too. They got the head coach from UNLV.
Barry Odom.
Yeah, Barry Odom from UNLV. All right.
Yep.
That'll be interesting then. The name is... I don't know what Barry Odom's record is. The name is familiar. I know I've heard of him. I just haven't followed him much. And now they're interviewing the mascots.
That's good. I need to know what they think.
Yep.
Howard is going to toss it over to the running back. Is that Henderson's? Who is that? Number 1. That's not. Who is that running back?
I don't know.
I couldn't see who that was. And I can't hear. So if anybody's like, hey, idiot, open up your ears. I can't hear. Howard's upset again. Why is he upset every play? Holy crap. I don't care. 2nd and 5 for Ohio State. They're at like their own 12 or something. Whatever. Who cares? Can you hear? I just turned the sound up on my phone. Can you hear it at all?
No.
Okay, good. Handing it off again. Only going to get about 1 yard that time. Yeah, number 1 is Judkins. My bad. Thanks, Jack Sawyer. Wouldn't it be something if that was actually Jack Sawyer who was watching? Jack Sawyer,
wait a minute, shouldn't he be playing this game?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're watching, stop watching, because you should be playing. Actually, I take it back. He's on defense, so maybe he checks in while they're off the field because they're on offense right now. 3rd and 4 for Ohio State. Huge 3rd down here if Oregon wants a chance to maybe stay in this game and not let the floodgates break open. Will Howard throws it deep. He's got Jeremiah Smith.
Oh,
a
my
freaking
goodness.
cannon.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Target. Ohio State is on target. That's an incredible throw there. That's even pass interference, I think. He still caught it.
I don't know. I think they were both fighting on that one. Let's check the replay here. No, they're right to the line and playing. No, I don't think that was pass interference. It was just good coverage, but Jeremiah Smith's just a great wide receiver.
Yeah,
First downs, they're going to grab about 2 yards on the run here. Should be about 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7. Inside 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And, oh, wow, he picked up 5 yards, actually, so 2nd and 5. And it's all Ohio State so far. This is, wow.
Yeah.
This is intense. Should I post a short after the first quarter? Howard's pass is a little too tall for Jeremiah Smith that time. That's kind of weird. Jeremiah Smith usually just grabs anything that's within about a 50-foot radius of him. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Jack says, hope the best for everybody in New Orleans. Yeah, we were going to talk about that a little bit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, bad news out there today. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm glad that they postponed the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
I think that's a risky situation, and football is not worth the risk of lives that could be lost.
Ooh. Pass complete to Emeka Egbuka over the middle. He's going to take it for another 10 yards. That's the first down, Ohio State. Wow. This is, I think the first quarter is going to end 21-0, and I don't think Oregon's going to get back in it. Oh, the ref set a nice pick on the Oregon DB there. That was heck of a pick on the zebra stripes there. Nice job. Jeez. That takes some bravery, too, because they're not wearing pads.
Right.
228 yards for Ohio State, 37 for Oregon. And Will Howard is going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage here for a 1-yard loss. Should be about 2nd and 11. Weird question, but if the quarterback takes off on a designed run and is tackled behind the line of scrimmage, does that go in the stat book as a sack? I don't think so.
That's a good question. I thought...
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would be interesting to find out.
Yeah,
because I would think that if they've made a motion, then the play has changed, so it wouldn't be a sack. But still, I mean, anytime the quarterback gets tackled behind the line, that's an interesting question.
Judkins took
Somebody
it
out there
towards.
might know.
Oh, tackle for loss. Okay, thanks, Jack. Sorry.
What is a tackle for loss? Okay.
Yeah. Judkins runs to the left. He's going to grab 5 yards. It's 3rd and 5, end of first quarter. So I was wrong. The first quarter is not going to end 21-0, but clearly it's about to be 21-0. So get your bets in now, everybody. All right. Does everybody want to watch me record a short?
All right. You'll see video production in action here. Mac is about to record a short. Are you ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Record that short.
Well, I'm going to do it on my phone here. So give me
short.
Record
I'm saying short and not short, right?
Yeah. What?
You know I'm saying short and not short, right?
Short and not short?
It's from that TV show, The Good Place. You know I'm saying fork and not fork, right?
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got it. Yeah. That show had 3 good seasons. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to post a short. Oh, what do I say? What does one say when they've called Oregon? All right. This is where I freeze up and try to think of what to say. I'm trying to think. All right, here we go. End of the first quarter, Ohio State 14, Oregon not on the field yet, actually. Kind of an interesting story. Oregon's equipment manager forgot all of their equipment, which is strange because his one job was to manage said equipment, but he didn't do it. So they don't have their equipment. Therefore, they are not actually on the field yet, which is why Ohio State has already jumped out to a 14-0 lead. No word yet on when Oregon's going to show up. We don't know when that's going to happen. So I guess just keep watching, see if you can see them out there somewhere. I feel like they're there. They won the Big Ten. They should be coming at some point. Maybe their watches don't work properly. Maybe they forgot to set them because, it's a different time zone. Actually, no, it's the same time zone because they're from Oregon and Pasadena's in California. Second quarter coming up soon-ish.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, here's another comment from the video that we posted a week ago. Dylan B 2896. Let me put this up here so everybody can read it. Said, Oregon will be fully healthy for this game. When it comes to beating a team twice, it's definitely possible. Georgia beat Texas twice this year. I really don't see how Ohio State will be more ready for Oregon's receivers. That's like saying, hey guys, you need to run faster, which is what they're doing. Both these teams have receivers who will make plays. It doesn't matter who's on the other side. At the end of the day, I think Oregon will make more plays and win this one. Go Ducks. That's not really a hate comment, but now that we're seeing Ohio State's receivers actually run faster,
yeah,
it's a prophecy that hurts.
Yeah.
And the game is back. First quarter recap. Will Howard is 8 for 12, 212 passing yards, 2 touchdowns.
He has how many passing yards?
Just went away. 212.
Holy crap. In one quarter?
Yeah.
All right. He's going to put up 600 yards of passing. Jeez.
Hey, Oregon finally blocks a pass.
Wow. How about that? Good job, guys. I'm still posting the short.
That's fine. Jack says Kirby Smart greater than Dan Lanning. That could be. It's always fascinating to me when a team that has been, well, especially in this case, a team that's 13-0, just suddenly falls apart. But I suppose Ohio State is playing with a vengeance here because they've got something to prove.
Yeah, since they lost to
Michigan there.
Oh, who was it? Oh, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
But you would think, so with that in mind, I guess one of the things I was thinking of, and then Ohio State just kicked a field goal. It's now 17-0. But I would have thought that Oregon would be in the same mindset because they're 13-0 and they'd want to continue to go undefeated. But apparently not.
You'd think.
Here's a good one. Breaking news, Jaden Fielding hit a field goal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's about time.
Wow. Couldn't hit anything against Michigan. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, he's no Zvada, that's for sure.
He's no Zvada. He'll never be Zvada-matic.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. 17-0. Apologize for it taking so long for me to record my short. All right, what's going on here? So Oregon is already desperate for points, but at this point, I think that they might just want to figure out a way to get a first down, rather consistently. I'm also curious if, I'm also curious if Ohio State's going to start running the ball a little bit more because, they're already up 3 scores.
Now, given that Oregon is ranked number 1 and Ohio State is number 8, if Ohio State wins this game, is it an upset?
It should be, technically.
I mean, technically it is if the lower ranked team wins, but is it when you're ranked, is it really an upset or is it just a win?
I think it's an upset. I mean, anytime a lower ranked team beats a higher ranked team, it's an upset. Technically, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, Oregon's running back got like 3 yards and then got just smacked harder than something that got smacked really hard. I don't know. Jeez. All right, Gabriel's going to toss it back to that running back who got smacked really hard, and he's going to get smacked really hard again, but this time by the entire Ohio State defense. So that's probably not a play call you want to run again. It's now third down, and yet again, Oregon's offense finds itself in a third and not manageable or not good.
Not good. Third and long.
Yeah.
Man.
Showing JT Tuamolo out there eating his mouth guard. That's nice.
Yep.
Gabriel's directing his players, slaps his hands. He's got a player coming in motion. There's pressure. And Gabriel hits his receiver downfield over the middle. That's probably about a 15-yard gain. That's a first down for the Ducks. And holy crap, you guys, Oregon got a first down.
There we go.
I'm shocked and appalled. Wait, did he drop it? No, that's a catch. Snap the ball. There you go. All right, good. Running to the right, he's going to get 2 yards and get smacked again. Second down and 8. What is that play call? Oh, my goodness. I need to switch to the regular telecast because I'm watching the Pat McAfee field pass version. I'll do that next commercial break.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, Oregon has no run game whatsoever, Jack Sawyer. You are correct. And yet they will continue trying to run the ball right up the middle this time and get nowhere. So apparently Oregon has adopted Ohio State's game plan from the Michigan game.
Now, wait a minute. Michigan was doing this against Alabama.
Yep.
And you were saying that that's the game plan, is to just keep wearing down the defense.
Yeah.
So why can't they do it?
I don't know. I think you should probably start throwing the ball if you're already down 3 scores. That's all I'm thinking.
All right.
I mean, Michigan was never down to Alabama by 3 scores, so, lots of pressure. Oh, that was a big hit. All right, so it's going to be 4th down. He caught the ball. That was a good pass, but he caught the ball 2 yards short of the first down. Are they going to go for it, considering they're almost at the 50 and down by 3 scores? Why, yes, they are. All right. I don't think that Oregon should have worn these helmets. I'm a little concerned that the sun is reflecting off their helmets a little too brightly, and it's blinding all of their own players.
Goodness
okay,
gracious.
Now somebody called a timeout here. Ohio State called a timeout. Tez Johnson just got the Dudley 3D. I don't know what that means, but it's funny. All right, I got to switch to the regular telecast here. There we go.
The Pat McAfee show. Oh, Field Pass with Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Pat McAfee is funny.
Oh, I'm on ESPN too. That's why.
Oh, all right.
All right, we are back into commercial. We've got another, this one you're going to have to explain to me, I think.
Okay.
Let me pull this back up. Bada boom. So this comment comes from the Fire Show 1. To all you bobbleheads and liquor lips, say hello to Connor Stallions. Coach Ryan and the Bucks are going to break one off in your butts. Go Bucks.
That's wildly inappropriate.
I'm not even sure what it means. I mean, I understand breaking one off in your butt. I get that, but...
Oh, all right. Never mind then.
I'm just trying to understand the say hello to Connor Stallions part. That didn't make a whole lot of sense, but
yeah,
here we are.
Say hello to Connor Stallions. As though no, I'm not getting into it. Move on.
All right.
I got one for you. You ready for this? Sure. All right. We got this comment on the Michigan versus Alabama first half reaction short that we did yesterday. This is from Cicely Lenka, who says, "Thanks for the forecast. Just a quick off-topic question. I have a SafePal wallet with USDT, and I have a seed phrase: alarm fetch,
Oh, I
churn,
saw that
briz,
one.
exercise, tape, speak, race, clerk, couch, crater, letter.
I'm pretty
Could
sure
you?
that's
What?
I'm pretty sure that's a spam.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't
Could
mean
you?
to step on your thunder. Steal your thunder? I didn't mean to steal
Yeah,
your thunder.
you stole it. You stole it. You stole it.
I'm sorry.
Could you explain how to move them to Binance?
Here's what you do. You call up your accountant. You file a 1040. You look for the exceptions list on the substitutions and the clauses, and then you shove it up your butt.
Wrecked. Get it? Rectum. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Sorry. Richard Ransom 4943 says both teams looked like crap. Michigan couldn't score. The only reason Michigan got points was because of fumbles. Fans are sad. No, we're not. They both are horrible teams. I wouldn't make videos for either team.
That's fine.
That's why you're not on YouTube. We got 10 subscribers yesterday. So suck it, Richard Ransom.
Did we really?
Something like that. Yeah. Like
Nice.
somewhere between 8 and 10. Yeah.
Well,
It's not
awesome.
Voice of College Football numbers, but you know.
Not yet. We're creeping up on him.
Game's back on.
Excellent.
Oh my goodness. Dylan Gabriel's pass over the middle is broken up, and it's a turnover on downs for Ohio State. And I don't know that Oregon's going to score.
Man,
like
it's
at
not
all.
looking good. It's not looking good.
I think this game is over.
What happened? What is going on with these
I don't
Ducks?
understand what's going on right now.
They should be doing better than this.
I mean, I
This
just
is
feel
ridiculous.
bad. I don't care anymore. Like, we beat Ohio State, we beat Alabama. I'm happy. I mean, you know, if Ohio State, if a national championship makes Ohio State fans feel better about themselves, then great. You know, that's nice. I'm happy for you. You know, I just feel bad for our bracket. That's all I'm saying.
I do too.
Yeah.
This could ruin it. This could ruin everything. It does kind of make you wonder, though, as far as psychologically, what goes through their heads. How did Ohio State progress this much? And then how did Oregon regress this much?
Yeah.
How does that happen? What goes on in that locker room? What do they have to do to make that change? I know that obviously Ohio State got a huge ego boost against Tennessee.
Yeah.
But again, the Oregon Ducks are 13-0. Maybe they did have an easy schedule, except that they did beat Ohio State and they beat Michigan.
Will Howard's going down.
Oh my goodness.
Jeremiah Smith was wide open, and it's a touchdown. I think Will Howard's putting up 300 yards before the halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
That is another 43-yard receiving touchdown for Jeremiah Smith. I mean, you know what? I mean, this is just art right here. They're just offense is just incredible. So good on them. You know, that's great for them.
Oregon's not even putting up a fight.
No, Oregon can't do anything.
A practice.
Yeah. Wow. I'm just gonna say this: if Oregon doesn't score by half and Ohio State puts up another score, I'm going to take a nap. I'm already kind of tired early. And I have a head cold, so like
I don't know. We can't give up though, man.
I mean, 24-0. They're not coming back from that.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, if they can't shut them down, if they can't stop anything, because they're not stopping anything.
They're not stopping anything, and they're leaving Jeremiah Smith wide open behind the secondary. Why?
But now, okay, with all of the discussion about which teams should be in the playoffs, Oregon is number one.
I know.
They were number one in the country since what, week 9?
Something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, this kind of makes the argument that it really doesn't matter. If you get ranked, you go to the playoffs. I ranked in the top 12. You go to the playoffs, people who are saying that certain teams shouldn't be in there, like Tennessee shouldn't have been in there or SMU shouldn't have been in there. What does it matter? Oregon's number one and they're getting blanked 4 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, according to how the game is actually playing out, Arizona State had more of a claim to the playoffs than Oregon currently does.
Right.
So what's going on here, guys?
Yeah, I think it just goes to show that the whole playoff system itself just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because there's just too many teams to have any kind of equitable playoff system. You just can't do it.
I mean, this isn't. Yeah. I don't know. So I still maintain that the playoffs aren't going to be quote unquote perfect until they just full on adopt the NFL style.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're going to have to do in order to make, all things equal, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is wild. I know who Jerry Rice is. I used to play Backyard Football, the video game, and I always drafted Jerry Rice. Yep. Along with Pablo Sanchez. And
wasn't Jerry Rice the one who graduated from Brighton High School?
Was he really?
I thought it was Jerry Rice or no, I forgot the name of the other guy. But yeah, I think Jerry Rice is either Brighton High School or maybe Heartland High School. Anyway, nearby.
He's from Mississippi.
Okay, wrong guy then.
B.L. Moore High School.
There was one of the guys that was on that game that graduated from Brighton High School or Heartland High School. But
on the Backyard Football game?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
but yeah, I think you're right though. This playoff system doesn't work until they can limit the number of teams that are involved. So you've got 32 NFL teams?
Yeah.
I divided into two leagues, 4 divisions each side. And then the whole season is a playoff, essentially. I mean, because they've gone by wins, and whoever gets the most wins gets into those top seeds, and then you have your ones that are on the cusp that get into the wild card games. And you can do that because there's only 32 teams. But here you are in college football, you've got 132 teams. And I mean, certainly the bottom 50 can't match the top 50. But right now we're seeing the number one team in the country 24-0, and there's 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But that's why they need more divisions in college football. That's why they need, they need more divisions. I think relegation would be something to explore. I would like to see that. I just think that that's what they're going to have to do in order to make this quote unquote equitable.
Yeah.
Or not equitable, but just, I guess maybe equitable to a point, but to make sure that the right teams get in, or just to make all of the schedules even. Right.
Yeah. Equitable is probably the wrong word, but I guess all I mean by that is to have any sort of a consistent point of reference to make sure the teams that actually are the best teams are the ones getting into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no consistent reference because clearly Oregon is not the number one team in the country.
Well, they're not playing like it anyway.
Unless something drastically changes in the second half, which very well could be.
Maybe.
Relegate Purdue to high school football. Yeah.
Oregon just ran up the middle and lost a yard. Go figure. Yep. Dylan Gabriel's pass to the left is complete. Got about maybe 10 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And
why did he stop just short of the first down line?
I think his momentum was taking him out of bounds.
Oh, all right.
Clock's running, and honestly, I mean, you're down 24-0. I actually think that Oregon's offense needs to be going quickly. I mean, I think that they already need to be in hurry up mode at this point because they can't stop anything, and they need to make up points quick.
Right. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is embarrassing is what it is at this point.
Gabriel's flush from the pocket. He's running left, fires downfield.
Almost throws an interception.
Almost throws an interception. Lord have mercy. I can't even.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Scott Bell posted on Twitter, Wink Martindale says, "Hey, Oregon, here's a blueprint on how to completely shut down Ohio State's offense. I think you should give it a look." Oregon, no, I don't think I will. And Oregon is punting. And the ball flies out of bounds somewhere around the 30-yard line. So Ohio State's going to have relatively decent field position yet again.
Oy.
Gabriel got drunk with Will Stein yesterday. Yeah. Does anybody else think that maybe Oregon thought they were going to win a little too much?
I mean, that's about the only conclusion you can draw. They apparently didn't prepare for this game.
I mean, apparently, yeah. That or else, I mean, that or else Michigan really screwed Oregon over by beating Ohio State.
Well, you think they wanted to play them in the Big Ten?
I mean, I probably would have. I mean, at the very least, they wanted to play Ohio State when Ohio State wasn't completely and totally pissed off.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what Michigan did to them. Was they beat them on their own turf, and they didn't like it, and so now they're taking it out on everybody.
Yeah.
See, and here's the thing though too. Ohio State fans are going to be like, "Oh, Michigan fans are so pathetic. They're trying to cope with us being amazing by saying, hey, we beat you, 13-10 in Columbus." I'm not trying to cope. It happened. I'm pretty happy about it.
How is that a cope?
That's not a cope. It's just it's reality. That's what happened. But even so, to me, every win that Ohio State gets after the Michigan game, after the Michigan loss, makes it that much funnier that Michigan went to Columbus and beat Ohio State. So yes, please keep winning. In fact, keep blowing everybody out. I love the Tennessee blowout. I loved watching. I'm loving this Oregon blowout so far. I mean, from a certain point of view, I mean, I would have liked it if Oregon had won because I don't like Ohio State. But the fact that Ohio State is currently blowing out Oregon like this, it's just, you keep looking back at the Michigan game and you keep on asking yourself, how? What happened? And it's amazing. And I love it. And that's making me very happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how else do you look at it except that Michigan had some kind of miracle turnaround after the or just before the Northwestern game, after the Indiana game, to be able to destroy Northwestern the way they did and then take out Ohio State and then Alabama for the second time this year. Bizarre. So Tom Bouchard says Gabriel hasn't run at all. Looks like they've given up. You think Oregon's given up already?
It kind of looks like it. Yeah. I mean, the fact that they just punted on that 4th and 4 at midfield too, just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. I wanted to look up what happened. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Even SMU looked better versus Penn State than Oregon versus them.
Tez Johnson was getting a neck massage from one of the female trainers. That's interesting. And here goes Travion Henderson down the sideline. Can they catch him? No, they cannot.
No, they cannot.
It's 30-0.
Good gravy.
Holy crap. This is 2021 Michigan State. I mean, that Ohio State Michigan State game in 2021 where it was like 40-0 at the end of the first half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Doreen, you're so welcome. We're so happy that we could be a part of your winning season because you guys are about to win the national championship. So congratulations. I mean, this is
that might be the truth there.
this. It's just what I've been saying. I think. I don't know. I mean, I think. I think Ryan Day owes Sharon Moore a thank you card. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. And you know what? Okay, so Sue texted me earlier today, and Sue.
I know
and
Sue, yeah.
yeah,
I don't know if
Sue.
anybody else knows Sue.
Nobody else knows Sue, and that's okay. A woman named Sue, who I am related to, texted me today, and she said, "Who are you rooting for, Oregon or Ohio State?" And I said, "Oregon, duh." And she's like, "No, you can't do that. You can't root for the team that just randomly comes into the Big Ten and starts beating up on everybody. I mean, what would you do if like a bully entered the playground and started beating up on everyone?" And I was like, I wouldn't mind it as long as I didn't like the person that they're beating up on. But I kind of get it now. Like, Oregon's like all high and mighty. They come into the Big Ten thinking, yeah, we're going to take over this thing. And to their credit, they won the Big Ten and they did it in undefeated fashion. And now Ohio State's just like, yeah, well, that was fun for you, wasn't it?
Yep.
And it's over. I mean, this game is over, and we're not even inside 8 minutes left in the first half.
All right, we got to track this now. So in back when they played it during the regular season, Ohio State had a total of 467 yards. They had 326 passing yards and 141 rushing yards. So 326 passing yards in the entire game last time. They are currently at 255 passing yards. And like you said, we have 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. They had they had 141 total rushing yards in that game. They currently have 92 rushing yards with 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. That is amazing. Okay, so Doreen and all of the Ohio State fans that might be watching, apparently there's not many of them, but I'm not trying to, I mean, as much as I wanted Oregon to win, I'm not trying to discount what Ohio State is doing. Far from it. This is incredible. This is an amazing turnaround. And I do want to ask the question, how is Oregon number one? But I don't want to say that to diminish Ohio State. I'm saying that because this is embarrassing.
Where was this Ohio State team all season long, honestly?
Yeah. Nope. What was that? Somebody setting off fireworks out there?
I can't tell if that's fireworks or gunshots. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, man. Almost another interception there.
I'm not going to lie. They didn't actually sound happy when those went off. So I'm just a tad bit concerned. If I hear sirens, I'm probably going to sign off for a second.
Oh, I got to look this one up. Doreen posted TBDBITL. I saw her post that earlier. What does that mean?
To be determined, but I think...
I got to look it up.
Love. I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Okay, well.
It's the best damn band in the land. Referring to the Ohio State marching band, I'm sure.
The best
there you go. Yeah, she just posted it.
In the land.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. Yep. We're not hip to the Ohio State jive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Gen Xer. I don't know all of this texting talk.
I'm a millennial who should have probably been a boomer.
Oh, hey, Doreen's daughter is a trombonist. Hey. Pretty cool.
I played saxophone, not in college, but I did.
this is an achievement in itself to be a trombonist, and Ohio State's band really is one of the best bands in the country.
It's extremely good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
wouldn't you know it,
that's an achievement.
there goes
Congratulations to your
Judkins.
daughter, Doreen.
Oh my gosh. There goes Judkins up the middle for another 14 yards. I mean, what?
Yeah, Oregon has checked out of this game.
They're done.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
They can't stop molasses in December. That's a thing, right?
I always heard it. They don't know molasses from they don't know their molasses from a hole in the ground.
All right. Oh, would you look at that? Oregon just held Ohio State to only a 6-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 4 here. Wow.
Hey,
all right.
well,
Oregon's turning it around, guys.
This is the turnaround right here, yeah.
This is the turnaround. Under
Oregon
7
left
minutes.
Their effort back in Eugene. Oh, yeah, we should get Ben on the line here and see how he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben, hope you're good, man.
I'll hit him on
Stay
Twitter.
away from objects that combust. Thanks, Doreen. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to come back at some point. We're probably just going to be laughing hysterically the whole time.
Yeah, thanks, Doreen. Come back again. We're going to do another show for the championship.
Oh, my goodness. I think Henderson just was the one who just ran to the left. And, man, okay, so the winner of this game plays Texas in the semifinals. And I think Ohio State's going to the national championship.
Yeah, something has definitely changed. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't see how there's any chance Texas. I don't think Texas has a chance against Ohio State with the way that Ohio State's playing right now.
Yeah, not this Ohio State for sure.
Yeah, this is some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Will Howard with a quarterback sneak up the middle. He's got the first down. And, yeah. I mean, he probably could have gone for another couple of yards if he hadn't fallen over.
Wow.
First down. Oh, your mic is really good. I heard you swallow that water.
Oh, sorry.
Ohio State has 373 yards. Oregon has 64. Oh, end around to Jeremiah Smith. He's going to get 5 yards and be tackled. So Oregon's actually shown some fight here finally, limiting to Ohio State to 5 yards and then 10 yards and then 5 yards again.
326. So Ohio State just needs 60 more passing yards to equal the entire game from last time.
Yeah.
They've already scored as many points as they did in the regular season game.
Howard's pass to the left is caught for about a 10-yard gain and a first down. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Ewers will throw a couple of picks against him. Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, it's funny. This drive actually kind of looks slow for Ohio State compared to what they were just doing.
Yeah. Maybe that was the game plan. Score all the points in the first half, and then you don't have to worry about the second.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to it. Will Howard with a couple of players to his left. He's going to toss it to the right. Deep ball to the end zone, and it's out of bounds. Wow. Incomplete pass. How about that? Crazy. Well, you know, it's because he didn't throw it to Jeremiah Smith. That's why.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith would have forced his arms to grow another 3 feet and caught it. That's how good Jeremiah Smith is. Man, I want to go to the Rose Bowl just once in my life. That'd be cool.
That would be fun, yeah.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10. Ohio State on the Oregon 20, looking to put the final nail in this coffin again. And instead, they will run it up the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
I think the final nail is in the coffin. They're just trying to find a place to burn it.
It's been in the coffin. They, I think they did burn it. Actually, they're just trying to figure out what to do with the ashes now.
Yeah.
They're trying to look for an urn.
Wow. What are they on there? The 15? The 20?
Yeah, they're on the 15 now.
15.
So, if Ohio State scores again, do they put in the second stringers before the half?
Oh, Ryan Day doesn't. No, they'll be.
No. Will Howard to the end zone. Oh, that was almost caught. Wow. Okay. All right. So Oregon's defense holds on third down. It is 4th and 8. Ohio State's likely going to go for a field goal. How disappointing. That's terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves. Man, that was just an awful drive. It only results in 3 points likely.
Do they still have the same field goal kicker they had at the Michigan game?
Jalen Fielding, yeah. Watch him hit everything now. At some point, he's going to hit a 50-yard field goal in this. I mean, he's already made 46. And it's probably going to be a kick where he kicks it wide left. Attempt. And kick is up.
And he's got it.
You betcha it's good. Man, that guy doesn't miss against anyone not named Michigan. 34-0. How many people saw this coming?
34-0 at the 2025 Rose Bowl in the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs. Wow. Oregon is 13-0, the number 1 team in the land, being decimated by the Buckeyes. Decimated.
Just destroyed. And Garrison from Scarlet and Blue Show and Ohio State at the Voice of College Football is having the time of his life on Twitter right now. And
where is he? I don't see him. Go Ducks posted, the whole defense keeps getting confused right when they snap. So bizarre.
Garrison says, the best team in college football has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Man, he's feeling himself. If they're the best team in college football, then Michigan beat the best team in college football. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yep.
You can have all the uniform combinations in the world, but if you don't have a defense, you aren't winning a game or a national championship.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that is 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, 34-0.
Oregon with the ball on their own 25. Gabriel back to pass, looking, fires over the middle for a grand total of 1 yard.
1 yard.
What a fire play, man. Just breakout play. What do they call that when you get a really big play? A big play. There you go.
Big play.
Big play. Yeah, but when I don't care. Gabriel on Oregon's offense now has 2nd and 9, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of this here Rose Bowl game in the college football playoff. Ohio State is almost guaranteed to win at this point. Oregon with a interesting tactic, kind of switching things up here by running it straight up the middle after several plays where they ran it straight up the middle.
It's good to see some change.
It's good to see some change, yeah.
Yeah.
Going to hit the 2-minute warning here, it looks like. Is Gabriel going to let it go?
It's the 2-minute timeout. Get it right.
Yes, he is. Sorry, the 2-minute not warning. Excuse me. I sincerely apologize. Are we streaming the second half, or are we going to go take a nap? I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to go take...
I'm not sure there's much of a point. I was hoping for more of a game here. Jeez.
I was too, yeah.
Yeah, let's tough it out until halftime, and then
all right, we'll see what.
And then we'll call it.
Yeah, that sounds.
And then
good.
watch Oregon will come back in the second half.
Tell you what, if Oregon is within 3 scores at the start of the fourth quarter, we'll pop back on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Have you seen this commercial for this high school for the deaf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is one they showed a couple of years ago too. They've been showing this one for a while. It's pretty cool.
That technology is sweet. Yeah.
Have you heard any more on the Sugar Bowl? Is there any
No,
updates on that?
I haven't heard anything. No. I heard that there was actually this morning there was actually an explosion at Trump Tower in Las Vegas as well.
Okay.
So it's kind of it's not football related, but it's kind of related because what ended up it was a Cybertruck, a Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside of Trump Hotel or Trump Tower in Las Vegas, and they weren't sure what was going on. Elon Musk said that they've got a whole investigation team on it. Well, I guess they just found out that there were a bunch of bombs in the Cybertruck, and so they think it was another terrorist attack.
Wow.
From last I saw, I hope I'm not wrong, but I think that's what I saw.
Yeah.
It looks like the Sugar Bowl officially starts at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was wondering if I guess there probably won't be any updates. I was just curious if they'll release any more information, if they've actually found anything, because they didn't actually find anything yet at the Sugar Bowl. At the what is that? The Superdome, Caesar's Superdome. They haven't found anything as far as they were concerned that there could be, there could be a problem, and it's a valid concern. Like we said before, it's not worth football is not worth the lives to be risked.
Yeah, right.
So, but as far as I know, I was curious as if they'd actually found anything, but so far it looks like they haven't.
That's good.
Which is good. Which is good. So
yeah.
But let's update the stats here. So again, OSU had 326 passing yards in the regular season game back in, when was that? When did they play? In October? October 12th. The October 12th game, they had 326 passing yards, and they currently have 269. So they've slowed down a little bit. Oh, here goes Oregon again.
Gabriel back to pass. He's going to scramble, throws over the middle. It's caught. Oh my goodness, they got a first down, you guys. Holy crap. Oh man.
Yeah, Tom says there's only been one or two good games so far. You're right. That's what we've been talking about. I think you've heard us talking about it. That what do you do with this? How do you get good games in the playoffs when the number one team in the land can't even score a point?
I don't know. Oregon. Oh my gosh, Dylan Gabriel is throwing way deep, and he way overthrows his receiver. That was a choice.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10 coming up for Oregon now. So,
goodness
gracious. Where does Oregon go from here? Because this was a really good roster that Dan Lanning built.
Yep.
And
well, he just told the Oregon staff there that he wants to stay at Oregon forever.
Yeah.
His welcome may have the mat pulled out from under him.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, Gabriel scrambles, and he's going to be sacked about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. It is 3rd down and 17, maybe 16. JT Tuamoloau involved with that sack. I mean, this is wild. There's no urgency from the Oregon players at all. Gabriel looks like he's the only one kind of halfway giving an attempt here, but he also just looks lost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is some high school type nonsense that you're seeing from Oregon right now.
Yep.
Clock's running, 45 seconds left in the half. So, and Oregon's got all 3 timeouts. So if they wanted to score before the half, well, actually, clearly they don't want to. Gabriel flings it downfield. He's got an open receiver, makes a move. He's still on the move, actually. He gets down to about the 20-yard line. Holden is the receiver who caught the ball. So Oregon's actually deep in Ohio State territory now. Can they get a score before the half? And no, my goodness. He stepped out of bounds before he caught the ball. Did they flag it? No, they didn't. Oregon gets the ball off. Gabriel passes to the right, and they're going to get about 5 yards on this play, maybe 4.
16 seconds left.
16 seconds left, and I think they just finally called a timeout. That was ridiculous. I don't think that they even really planned on scoring before the half. Otherwise, they would have called a timeout before that last play.
Yep.
And given themselves more than 16 seconds to play with. This is ridiculous. What is Dan Lanning doing? And Gabriel had a wide open receiver right in front of him that would have gone for another 10 yards, but he's not looking at him. He's not looking anywhere. Where is he looking? And he has to jump over his own offensive line just to be able to see the receivers to throw to them.
Six Oregon players opted out of the Rose Bowl. Let's see here.
6 players opted out of the Rose Bowl?
Yeah, I just decided to look. Amari and Winston. DL. D-line.
Defensive line, yeah.
Defensive line. Jaquan McRoy, Jaden Moore, Jackson Jones, Kamari Terrell, Tyler Turner, and Jaleel Florence. Well, Jaleel Florence is out for an injury. But all of those other guys hit the transfer portal.
So 2nd and 6 for Oregon. Gabriel's flushed from the pocket again. He's going to take off. He should have a first down here. Nope, steps out just before the first down line. So it's going to be 3rd and about a half a yard. 9 seconds left in the half. Actually, a relatively decent decision made by Gabriel there, trying not to force something. But Ohio State's secondary is playing just incredibly well.
Yeah.
Man.
Again, 34-0. 9 seconds left on the clock for the first half.
Gabriel back to pass, fires over the middle. It's caught down to the 5-yard line with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds left on the clock. So they're going to get one chance to throw at the end zone before halftime.
Before it, yeah.
And, yeah.
So I wanted to point out there were some people saying that the Rose Bowl being on the West Coast was more of a home game for Oregon than it is for Ohio State, as if Oregon was going to have some home field advantage. Clearly, that's not happening.
Nope.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, what do you even do here? Oh, they put a second back on the clock, so it's 3 seconds.
What if it's a Penn State versus Ohio State national championship?
That's what I was just wondering. Okay, so Texas advances, Penn State advances. So we don't know about Notre Dame or Georgia. But yeah, you could be looking at an Ohio State Penn State or an Ohio State Georgia game.
Did you know you can set super chat goals on here?
No.
Yeah. Should I set a super chat goal? I know.
Next time.
If we get here we go. I got this. If we get $50 in super chats within the next 30 minutes, I will say go Bucks, which I guess I just said it.
The next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to hop off in 10.
Shut up, man.
So they are at 1st and goal now.
They are at 1st and goal, 3 seconds. All right, the goal is live. All right, I have an idea, actually. All right, so I want to see if this works. So let's stay on for a little bit longer through halftime and see what happens. To all my followers, if we are live, wait, in the next 30 minutes.
Well, hold on. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
They're lining up. He's
flushed from the pocket. He's throwing. Touchdown!
Oh, look how excited they are. It's not a
shutout. How about that?
I get to put some points on the other side. They're going to go for 2.
They're going to go for 2. All right, here we go. Seagull. Let's see. I will wear an Ohio State shirt on our next live stream if we get $50 in super chats in the next 30 minutes. All right, let's see what happens.
See what happens.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Do you have an Ohio State t-shirt? You're going to have to buy one.
Nah, I'm going to have to buy one.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it too or no?
This is yours. This is your goal, not
This
my
is
goal.
me? All right. Yeah, but here's the thing. If it actually happens, like that's kind of neat, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, they're going for 2, and they got it.
Oh, man, look at the Ohio State player was mad.
Yeah, he was. All right, 34-8.
You're still up by 26 points. Get a grip.
Seriously. All right, it is halftime. I'm wondering if we'll get like more people in since it's going to be halftime here and see what happens. All right, let's see.
Arrogant Nation, I think that's a USC account, posted Dan Lanning after the game, and it's a picture of Dan Lanning with the hashtag open to work. I mean, this is downright embarrassing. This is reminiscent of that one Big Ten championship. What was it? Wisconsin and Nebraska.
Yeah, and it was like 70 to 30 something.
Yeah, Wisconsin just running circles around them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some things I wanted to talk about at halftime, but we kind of already covered it because this game isn't worth watching. But
yeah,
but
Tom Bouchard, yeah, it's a game, fellas.
It's a game. They're making a comeback now. They're making a comeback. So the stats at the half here.
Can I go to the bathroom? I gotta pee and shut my window.
All right, fine. Go ahead.
All
right. So the stats at the half here, like we said, it's 34-8 OSU on top of the Ducks. The number one team in the land, the Oregon Ducks, have scored 8 points at the very end of the second quarter. And by the end, I mean like in the last 3 seconds. Looking at the stats from the October 12th game to this game, for the entire game, Ohio State had 22 first downs. For this game, they've already got 13 first downs. Wow, they were 4 for 12 on third down efficiency. That one's kind of hard to track. They are currently 3 for 6. But for total yards, you're looking at 467 total yards. They currently have 390 in the first half of the game. So the stats for this are just going to get crazy unless Oregon happens to make a massive turnaround here in the second half. I don't know what Dan Lanning is telling his team right now in the locker room, but it's probably something that involves a lot of everybody's cut if they don't score some. Like we were saying before, I mean, Dan Lanning is, there was talk about him going to the NFL because of how good they're doing out there. And then he made that statement that he's going to be in Oregon forever, as long as he can stay in Oregon. And man, it just, with a showing like this, I mean, I'm not saying they should fire him just because, you lose one game. I mean, this is an important game for sure, but you don't fire him just because he lost one game. They'll still be 13-1 on the season. And obviously a massive turnaround for Oregon, but they would then remain that title of the greatest team in college football that's never won a national championship. You'd almost have to start talking about, is this a curse on Oregon? What are they doing? This doesn't even look like the same team that we've seen all season. And yet here we are, 34-8, just embarrassing. The rushing yards, Ohio State had 141 rushing yards they had 141 rushing yards in the entire game on October 12th. They are currently sitting at 121 rushing yards for the first half of this game. 20 more yards, and they have more yards than they did in the entire game last time. I have no words. I don't know what obviously I've been talking for a few minutes here, but it's just insane how Ohio State has made this kind of a turnaround, and Oregon, frankly, it's insane how they've made this kind of turnaround. I don't even know what to do about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they just stopped caring or if they've really been a fraud. But if they've been a fraud, you can't be a fraud and be at 13-0. You can't. So what did Ohio State change? Ohio State figured something out. They figured it out against Tennessee. Doreen might have been right. Maybe Michigan, put the fear of God into them and they've made some kind of massive turnaround. Not that they were doing poorly before they got to Michigan, though. Maybe those TVs worked. Didn't Will Howard buy the entire team TVs?
Did he really?
I think he did. Like those Element TVs. They're, the cheap China knockoffs, but nevertheless, he didn't have to do it, but he did. He bought the entire team television sets, and
that's hilarious.
Yeah. And I guess that apparently worked. That convinced the entire Ohio State team to just destroy Tennessee and now Oregon.
Yeah. All right. I have to record another short. Are we doing some behind the scenes stuff again? Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
BTS, you get to see Mac record a short.
Yeah, man. It's going to be great. Hold on. Let's see here.
Great.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. End of the first half, and Oregon marches all the way down the field and scores a huge touchdown, gets the 2-point conversion. It is now just a 4-score game. 3 or 4 score game. Yeah. Ohio State's on a mission, guys. It is very clear that Ohio State is upset by a fairly recent result against a albeit inferior team, but a team that they lost to, a team with this logo, in fact. And it bothered them, apparently. It really, really bothered them. They look unstoppable. I fully expect them to win the national championship at this point, barring a historic comeback by Oregon, but let's be honest, I doubt it. Wow. That's the type of first half performance that's going to be talked about for centuries. I mean, that was incredible. Great performance. All right. Second half coming up soon on a television somewhere. You have to watch it there. I like recording shorts. I'm really bad at them, but they're fun.
You can't be too bad at them. We get a lot of views on those.
That's true. Oh, folks. Okay, so we've got 14 people watching right now. So nice. I just want to let everyone know we do have a goal going right now. I don't know that I should actually be saying this out loud because I don't really want to do it. But we're running a goal right now. If we get $50 in super chats within the next 20 minutes now, I will wear an Ohio State shirt on our next live stream. So if you want to see me wear a Ohio State shirt on our next live stream, then give us your money.
Okay, all the Ohio State fans are showing up. Oregon is Tennessee 2.0. That's coming from Mr. Bucknuts. Buckeyes battle cry. I don't know if it's Peter or Rob, but it's one of the two of them. Oh my, what a blowout. Actually, that says blow put, but we know what he means. 34-8. Yep. Tom Bouchard, Bucks are dialed in. That is an understatement. Yeah, absolutely true, though. And Buckeyes battle cry. Laser focused. I like this one. From K. Budeman. Yeah, Budeman. Peking duck is a delicacy. Apparently,
what is that?
It's one they like in Peking duck. It's a Chinese dish. Chinese food. Chinese
is it really?
Duck. You've heard of duck à l'orange?
Nope.
Oh. Well, Peking duck is another form.
Have you ever actually eaten duck eggs, though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They're nasty.
Oh, well then
I don't like them at all. They taste gamey and gross. I don't like it at all. I mean, I cooked them, but you know.
Mark Williams with the "Let's go Ducks, Bucks." Sorry. Let's go Bucks. He said.
Whoops.
What do you guys think? Well, I see what some of you guys here think. What do you think the final score is going to be? Everybody in the chat, let's hear it out. What do you got? The final score? We actually had one guy say that it was going to be 45-24, and it looks like he may be more right than we expected. So everybody in the chat, post your scores for this game. What do you got? The official
45-8.
45-8.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
That's what I'm saying.
The official team rivalry bracket has Oregon winning this game. So far, our bracket has been perfect, including the Penn State game and the Texas game today. But it looks like our bracket is about to get busted. Busted. So we will see what happens. Thanks everybody out there for watching. Appreciate you having you around. Feel free to drop your thoughts on the game in the chat. Let us know what you think. What did the Bucks figure out, and what did the Oregon Ducks forget? What's going on?
That was funny. Nice one.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it is halftime. It is 34-8 at halftime. And it's what is Dan Lanning telling the Ducks there in the locker room right now? What do you think, Mac?
I have no idea. I also just realized that I screwed up something with the goal. So hang on. I'm fixing this. Hang on. I made it so that it was only one super chat. You could only do one super chat.
One
Close.
total?
Yeah, it was only like one super chat for, $50.
Okay.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah. Let's let everybody chip in.
Pick a goal. 5 super chats. Choose the super chat colors that count. All the colors. 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll just put it back. I will wear an Ohio State shirt on our next thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's all of the colors. You can submit whatever amount you want. You don't have to just do $50. Sorry about that. Is the game back on already?
Not yet.
Okay.
Has the game started yet? I don't know. This is I'm not sure if it's a thing anymore.
Yeah, seriously. It's still halftime. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah. Now I'm hoping people $50. That would be cool if that would work. We are still just reset the goal because I'm an idiot.
All right, I'm putting it in the ticker too so people can see it there.
Oh, nice.
It's $50 in super chats, and Mac wears an Ohio State t-shirt on our next live stream, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, but seriously, anybody in the chat, what do you think's going on? I understand the Buckeye fans are going to be saying Ohio State is playing like they always do, but what do you think they figured out? Because they're playing far differently than they did against Oregon last time. So what did Ohio State figure out? What did the Oregon Ducks forget? Let us know in the chat. And then give us your score pick too. What do you think this game is going to end at?
And the real question is,
score any more points?
The real question is Ohio State gonna still gonna fire Ryan Day at the end of the season, or is he like a hometown hero now?
Yeah, I think you got to go with hometown hero at this point.
Yeah, I think he's a hometown hero at this point, which means the Michigan-Ohio State game does not mean anything.
I guess, yeah.
It doesn't. It does not mean anything now.
Well, so Michigan can just win that game from now on, and it shouldn't matter to the Buckeyes.
Well, but Michigan can lose that game in the future too and do the exact same thing Ohio State's doing here.
Oh, but I think it'll mean something then.
Well, maybe to you and me, but I don't know. I mean, are we just going to forget about it as soon as Michigan goes, to the semifinals or to the national championship? Like, are we going to forget about this or the loss too, or what?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But it'll be interesting.
I think I said before the playoffs started that Ryan Day will get another year for every win. So he beat Tennessee, so there's one. If he beats Oregon, there's 2. If he wins the national championship, I think he writes his own check.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, especially if this whole thing changes next year too. Although I think the idea is that next year we'll probably still have the 12-team playoff because apparently these things don't change all that fast. So then the following year, everything could change. Although maybe, who knows? Maybe by next year we have our Super League. Although I imagine that would take a while to
that would
get to
take a little
also,
while. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we will see.
Yeah.
We are
Desmond
still in
Howard is
halftime.
enraged internally right now. Keep it going. Belt to ass.
Oh, is that Garrison?
I think Garrison said something like that, but that was LeBron James, actually.
Oh.
Every Ohio State fan knows we're conditioned to not believe in this lead, not one bit. Really? Okay.
Why not?
All
Why
right.
have they lost a lead like that?
Yeah, seriously. But like, here's a question for you: if Oregon comes back and wins, I mean, does Ryan Day get fired then?
I don't know. So King Buckeye is saying that we are about to learn a lot about Ryan Day coming out the half. Right now, because of how the first half ended, Oregon thinks that they can get back in this football game. Within the first 2 possessions of the second half, we are going to see if Ryan Day has taken the next step. If he shuts them out in the first 2 possessions, Oregon will quit. Let's see what you got, Ryan Day. I don't know. It's 26 points. That's a lot to make up. Not that it can't be done. It's been done before.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Bryce Sack apparently put $10 on Oregon to win. He put $10 on them to win now. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't really have any halftime thoughts. That was crazy from Buckeye Fett. Oi.
Oi. Still at halftime.
So still at halftime.
Oregon doing surprisingly well at halftime. They haven't allowed a single Ohio State point in the last couple of minutes.
Give me the comeback of the century, please, says Josh.
I don't even know. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I mean, seriously though, what changed? So does this come down to did Oregon really not have much of a schedule? Did they have a did they have a what do you call that? Inflated by a weak schedule?
I don't know. I'll answer that in a second. We can talk about that in a second. I want to talk about what the MSU chief of propaganda just posted on Twitter because it is stupid. He said, please get back to this level at MSU football. When was MSU ever at this level?
Back in the 60s, I think.
Okay. All right. I mean, sure. Oh, but you can't live in the
I can think of. Because they certainly weren't at that level from the 70s, 80s, and 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah. But you can't live in the past though. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let's review Oregon's schedule.
All right.
So their very first game was against Idaho. They beat Idaho 24-14.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's right. Yep.
Second game was Boise State. So Boise State was in the playoffs. They just lost to Penn State. But I forget, what was the score of that game?
The Penn State Oregon game?
Penn State Boise State game.
Penn State Boise State. Hold on. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, crap. I just saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. 31-14. Sorry.
31-14. Okay, so Oregon beat Boise State 37-34. So they allowed a lot more points than Penn State did. Okay, so then they beat Oregon State 49-14. They beat UCLA 34-13. I think Oregon State and UCLA are not good, so we can count those. They beat Michigan State. Michigan State's not good, but they beat them 31-10. Then you get to the Ohio State game, and they beat Ohio State 32-31. And as some of us have thought that actually that game should have been something more like 40-42 to 28, I think.
Yeah.
Because of some bad calls. But Nevertheless, the score was 32-31. Then they had Purdue 35-0. Then Illinois 38-9. Then Michigan 38-17. Then Maryland 39-18. Wisconsin 16-13. There's the surprising one.
That one was surprising. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they beat Washington 49-21, and then they beat Penn State 45-37. So they beat Penn State, who just beat Boise State. They beat both Penn State and Boise State.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Yeah,
you've got...
and both of those games were actually super close.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, they beat Penn State 45-37. So if we're talking ranked teams, you've got Ohio State, Illinois, and Penn State. Ohio State, they won by 1 point. Illinois, they destroyed. Penn State, they beat.
Yeah.
So outside of those three games, well, you've got Boise State. I mean, that's a quality win because Boise State made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but then, I mean, the thing with Boise State, though, is, I mean, look at their schedule. You know, and they played Penn State tough. Like, Penn State didn't really run away with it until late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, look at their schedule. Like, all they played was, I mean, they had Georgia Southern, they had Washington State, Portland State, Utah State, Hawaii, UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, Oregon State. I mean, and they didn't exactly blow any of those teams out except for Portland State. So, I mean, even Washington State, it was 45-24. Utah State was 62-30. So I guess that's a little bit of a blowout, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think I think Boise State's schedule was actually kind of crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Boise
the spiritual
schedule, sorry.
The spiritual noob says the same thing like Doreen said. Michigan lit a fire under their ass.
Yeah.
Bryce is explaining his bet. Oregon money line is plus 1,400 right now. Easy money. But don't they have to win?
I don't know, man.
And Tom Bouchard says he may have saw Doreen's daughter in the band there. That's cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool that she's in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can the second half start, please?
So this schedule then is not especially tough. I think maybe it's true. I think they're inflated by a weak schedule. But doesn't the committee take that into account? I mean, the committee had to look at this and say, yeah, these guys are not really number one. What's going on?
They were undefeated and won the Big Ten. So of course they're going to give them the 1 seed.
But why would they keep them at number one? I mean, Michigan had a tougher schedule than this.
Yeah, but they were undefeated, and it was probably the Ohio State win that really did it for them.
All right,
but I don't know. See, I guess that's the problem, is because the CFP committee doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I also don't really. I don't know how else they could have done it. I mean, based on everyone's resumes at the time, Oregon was the number 1 team in the nation. I mean, Texas had losses. Georgia had losses. So Oregon was the only one that didn't have a loss. And for the most part, pretty much handled business, especially late in the season. I mean, they started to pull away from teams like the 35-0, 38-9, 38-17, 39-18. The Wisconsin game was questionable, and then Washington 49-21, and then they beat number 3 Penn State. Like, with that kind of resume, like, yeah, I completely understand why they gave them the 1 seed, because they were undefeated at that point and had been taking care of business late in the season. So they can't just, look back on it now and be like, nah, they weren't really this team isn't really a 1 seed based on who they played. I think because you don't really know until you get blown out by Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, apparently.
Yeah, I guess. I think all of this goes to, though, is if this is going to be the case, if you're going to make Oregon the number one team with this kind of schedule, these playoffs are never going to be worthwhile.
Which is probably why they need to go back to the BCS.
Or just straight up bowl games and not have playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Go back to the BCS where it was just, the number 1 and 2 teams at the end of the regular season. And there were blowouts in the BCS. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. You don't know what's going to happen until the game is played. And a lot of times there are blowouts in these types of games. And I understand that they wanted to try and put into place the playoffs so that, we could have closer national title games, or at least just make sure that the 2 best teams really got into the game. The problem is that the playoff was created because the BCS, they created the playoff based on the results of BCS national championship games. And the reason why you couldn't do that is because the game is played on a field because you can't play it on paper. So you don't know that like Alabama and Notre Dame, when they played in the national title game in 2012, you don't know that Alabama is going to blow out Notre Dame until they actually do it. And then after the game is over, that's when they decided to be like, well, should Notre Dame have actually been in? Well, yeah, at the time they were the number 2 team. So yeah, based on what they were doing, they should have been in. Just because they had a really bad game against Alabama, doesn't mean that we need to restructure the entire college football postseason. It means that Notre Dame didn't show up for the one game that they really should have showed up for.
Right.
And right now, Oregon, I mean, just because Ohio State is blowing out Oregon right now doesn't mean that Oregon didn't deserve the 1 seed. It means that Oregon's not showing up for the one game that Oregon really should be showing up for.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, they just did the kickoff. Oregon has received the ball. I think Carl here is he says Texas is next. Yeah, if we end up with a well, wait a minute, would we end up with? Hold on.
Yeah, whoever wins this game, game plays Texas.
Right, they play Texas. Yeah. So if Texas has a meltdown like they did against Arizona State, yeah, we're going to have another one of these. Ohio State's just going to blow them out.
Yeah. And actually, I'm feeling better. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to call it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. I'm actually starting to liven up a little bit. All right. Oregon runs the ball to the left, and wouldn't you know it, it gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man. All right. Never mind. I'm done. Screw this game. Oy, ay, ay. All right.
So no adjustments after the half. At the half.
All right. So, just real quick before they get to the next play, Cam Scatabo, whatever, from Arizona State. Scatabo?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tyler Warden posts on Twitter. So when Cam Scatabo throws up profusely on New Year's, what?
He just got sacked.
Oh my gosh. Dylan Gabriel sacked for what, like a 5-yard loss, 6-yard loss?
At least.
Jeez. All right. Anyway, back to this. So when Cam Scatabo throws up profusely on New Year's Day, it's cool and tough. But when I do it, I'm an alcoholic.
Scattaboo.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. 3rd and 22 for Oregon. And if they don't convert this, I'm rage quitting. Here we go. Gabriel back to pass. He's in trouble. Flush from the pocket. He's got time. He throws it downfield. Oh my gosh, they got it. Did they get it, or did he catch it out of bounds?
He caught it, but it's not a first down.
Oh, 30 yards short. Oh yeah, he caught it.
Yeah, that's a nice catch.
He caught it, yeah.
4th and inches. But it's 4th and inches on the 20?
Yeah, but they got to go for it.
Well, yeah, they have to, but they're about to give it to Ohio State at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh no, 30. What is that? The 34.
34-yard line. Either way.
Oh, we got it.
Wow. Okay, that was a horrible play call, but all right.
I think he got it, though.
Why can't we just do the bush tush push? Wait, what? The bush push. Why can't we just do the tush push? Why do we have to do a running back option for 1 yard on 4th down, guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, everybody in the chat, what's your prediction for the third quarter here? Who scores first?
Right, let's see. Gabriel back to pass. He's got a man open, and that man goes for a first down and then some. Holy crap, that was like a 20-yard gain.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe Oregon did get their act together. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Tell you what, if Oregon scores a touchdown in the next 10 minutes, I will extend the Super Chat goal. Dylan Gabriel's pass complete for about 6 yards there, so it's going to be 2nd down, 4 or 5-ish.
There's Dan Lanning looking a little a little concerned. All right, they're on the 44. 44.
Run up the middle, and wouldn't you know it, there's nothing there. I don't understand.
3rd down coming up. I'm getting no push at all.
No. All right, 3rd and 5. Here we go. Are they in 2 down territory yet again? Okay. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Gabriel in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looking left, looking right. Over the middle. He's got a man open. Oh, my goodness. That's another 15-yard gain. All right. Oregon's going to come back and win it. Oh, he almost didn't catch that, too. Wow. Great play there. Jeez. All right, 1st and 10 for Oregon. Moving the ball methodically on this drive here. And Gabriel's back to pass. He's flushed from the pocket again. He's going to throw it. He's got a man open. Oh, my goodness. He's to the 4-yard line. Oh, boy. 1st and goal for Oregon. And wouldn't you know it, the Ducks are showing some life. And Chris, do you think Barry McCockner will play in this game? Honestly, don't know because I have my sound off, so I don't know.
Isn't he in the NFL? I thought he was already.
What?
I thought he was in the NFL. Is there 2 of them?
Are you thinking of Barry Sanders by chance?
No, Barry Sanders is already retired and everything.
Yeah, he is.
Long time ago.
All right, run up the middle, and they actually got a yard or 2 there. Wow, nice. All right, how about that? All right, so Dan Lanning looking on.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's kind of wild. There's a McCockner. Oh, wait a minute. Am I looking at the same one? Yeah, McCockner. There's 2 of them. There's one in the NFL, and there's one was recruited in 22.
Second and goal. Nearing 9 minutes left in the 3rd period here. I guess quarter. They're not going to get the ball off in time. I think this is either going to be a timeout for Oregon or, they got the timeout in before the clock hit double zeros. So they're going to avoid the delay of game penalty and instead lose a timeout. So that sucks for them.
It sucks, yeah. Oh, now I'm on a mission here. I got to find out who this kid is.
According to Pete Nakos, just a little bit of breaking news here as we hit the commercial. According to Pete Nakos, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Michigan cornerback Cody Jones has entered the transfer portal. He's a former 4-star recruit. I believe he was a second or third stringer.
Mick Cockner.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, all right. So another commercial break here because we have to have all kinds of commercial breaks.
All kinds of them.
Friendly reminder that a year ago today, Michigan beat Alabama in the Rose Bowl. And,
as we said earlier, Kalen DeBoer has set a new record. He's the first coach to lose to Michigan twice in the same year with 2 different teams.
Wow. Tom Fernelli says, I need to go to sleep. Long day and a lot of work to do tomorrow. Instead, I'm sitting here buzzing over a 10-win season from the Illini. The last time this happened, I lived in Champaign. I doubt I'll have to wait as long for the next one. Yeah, Illinois, I think, is in good hands with Brett Bielema. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was expecting them to go further this year. I thought they would make the playoffs this year.
Really? Illinois?
Yeah. Just because Brett Bielema, I mean, he's a fantastic coach. I thought he would have them turn around a lot faster, but
yeah, I think they needed a little bit more time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they need just a little bit more time. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michigan Moments says Wink Martindale deserves the biggest apology ever. A defense with a lot of new faces smacked Ohio State and Alabama. I mean, yeah. So he does deserve some apologies. That's for sure. Also, I better check the goal here. All right, 4.5 minutes left on this goal, unless Oregon scores a touchdown, and then I will extend it. We'll see what's happening here. It looks like we're about to come back for the game.
And they're on what, the 2nd or 3rd yard line?
I think they're
5-yard line.
Are they on the 5th or 5th?
I thought
5-yard line.
I thought he just said 5. We'll see in a second here.
Okay. All right. Lining up to play here.
2-yard line. They're on the 2.
2-yard line, yeah. 2nd and goal from the 2. 9 minutes left in the 3rd. Gabriel under center. He's looking left. He's looking right. He hasn't snapped the ball yet. Looks like he might be changing the play. He's got a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle. Is he in?
Yeah.
He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown.
Well. How the turntables... Dan Lanning says we're going for 1 this time. Why? I'd just go for 2. Keep going for 2. You need the points.
Oh, I see. Chris is trolling us here.
Huh?
Chris is trolling us. He's using fake names. Oddly enough, the first name is a real person.
Okay, but I don't get the...
Well, I'm not going to explain it.
Oh, Chris.
And I'm not going to put it up either. We're on to you, Chris.
Yeah.
Appreciate you watching. We're on to you. Tell all your friends.
If you give us $100 super chat, we'll... No, we won't. Never mind. 34-15, Oregon finally puts up a fight here. And things are getting a little bit interesting. Now, if I'm an Oregon player, though, I'm not looking at the camera and taunting it because I'm still down 3 scores.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that.
Still down 19 points to go to catch up. So now their defense actually has to do something and stop Ohio State.
Yeah. Which they did hold them to a field goal at one point.
Would love to see the bracket stay solid, but Ohio State's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, seriously. kind of keeping up with some of the news surrounding the Sugar Bowl and all that. And yeah, it looks like, so not only was it a terrorist attack, but it looks like he supposedly had plans for more if he was able to get out of it. So probably a good idea to have postponed the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
Blech, what a thing.
Yeah. It's crazy. I think somebody posted that the guy who did the attack was actually born in Texas, but somebody else is saying that the truck actually came from Mexico.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Will we ever know? Who knows? But yeah, we're in the commercial here. We're third quarter, 15-34. Not too far into the third quarter. Now I forgot what the time was.
About 9 minutes.
I can look at it right here. We got about 8 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Not much has changed in the stats. Oregon is way behind in their stats from the previous game. They had 496 total yards in the October 12th game. Right now they're sitting at 214. So Ohio State, on the other hand, 467 total yards in the previous game, 390 now. They are crushing it. But time of possession, though, Oregon actually has 21 minutes and Ohio State has 14. But those have been 14 highly productive minutes.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's see. What else we got going on? Anybody in the chat there?
I don't know.
Still, nobody's putting up their score. I want to know what people think the score is going to end up as.
I'm trying to keep up with, like, everybody's talking about what was going on in New Orleans. So, like, I can't find anything like worth talking about because I don't want to keep talking about something depressing.
Well, they're lining up for the kickoff.
All right, here we go.
So now this is a big drive for Oregon. They have to stop Ohio State to prove that they can do anything. Well, no, not anything. To prove that they can stop Ohio State. I guess they just proved they can score. Now we got to see if they can stop Ohio State's defense. Oh, Ohio State is not going to try to run it back.
Oh, they'll try and run it back.
No, they didn't. They just
no. It's a joke because, like, run it back means, like, let's get another natty or let's do it again. You know, that kind of thing. They're going to try and score another touchdown here.
All right. Let's see what they got. If Ryan Day can keep him rolling or if he's about to crack.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we're back in it. Under 9 minutes to go. 8:55. 34-15. Bucks got the ball at the Ohio State 25-yard line. And it's a run up the middle. He's got about 3 yards there. Tom Bouchard thinks the game's going to end 48-35. Man.
Ooh.
Wow. That's going to be a heck of a fourth quarter. Jeez.
Yeah. $15 Anasrid points. Whoops. Typo on the ESPN broadcast there.
What did it say?
It said 15 Anasrid points.
Will Howard's looking to throw. He's got a man in the flat or down a few yards, and he's tackled immediately, and that looked painful. Muhammad with the tackle. And he's got his arms up saying, no, it wasn't targeting. And it wasn't. It was a good tackle from what I could see. Mm-hmm. And look at that. Will Howard's upset again. Wow. Why is he upset every single play?
I don't know.
All right. 3rd and 3. Will Howard in shotgun. He's got the ball. He's back to pass. Looking. He's flushed from the pocket. He's in trouble. Launches it downfield. It's incomplete.
Goodness gracious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Oregon defense is back.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Is Oregon about to go down and score again?
Hold on.
Maybe I should have put some money on that money line like Bryce Sack did.
Yeah.
Bryce did. I don't know why I always call him by his first and last name.
It's hard not to when it's the Twitter handle.
I know, yeah.
Oh, they are going to punt. I guess they don't have to go for it. They're up by 19 points. Whoop. Ohio State players rolling around on the field.
Oh, beautiful shot of Pasadena, California. That's always nice. And now a trailer for Captain America Brave New World, which looks awful.
All right, where are we with the stats now? Did Ohio State get anything out of that? They are now up to 273 passing yards, but they had 326. So I think they're actually slowing down now.
They're slowing down.
Although that was only the first drive. I guess I shouldn't get too crazy here. That's the first drive of the third quarter, so not too much.
They scored on the first drive of the first quarter, so
Well, that's true, I guess. So they have slowed down from the first half.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. Oh man, according to this, it's only 66 degrees in Pasadena, California. I was thinking it'd be
cold.
warmer.
That's cold there.
Cold for them, yeah.
Yeah.
So Tom says, yep. So he is sticking to that score, 48-35. It's going to be a heck of a fourth quarter, is what he's going for there.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got? What do you think it's going to end up as?
I don't know. I still think it's going to end up like 42-15. Ohio. No, actually, I've got Oregon coming back. Oregon's going to win this 38-34. Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because Ohio State's not going to score a point in the second half here.
Yeah. We didn't do scores in the prediction video, so we can't go back and look at those and see what everybody picked.
Oh, yeah. I guess you can't. Well, whoops.
I do know that overall we picked Oregon to win this game. Although I think it was that's the one where we needed a tiebreaker. We had you guys were even for Oregon and Ohio State, and then we had somebody in the chat pick the tiebreaker.
No, Rochelle picked the tiebreaker.
Oh, is that the one she picked? Okay.
Well, I think somebody in the chat did too, but we had Rochelle pick one too because I asked which animal she liked more. I think it was. She doesn't like football.
No, that's okay though.
I do like though, if we're just talking random nonsense during the commercial breaks here, is that YouTube TV has those enjoy the Zen moments.
Yep.
Sometimes I like that a lot more than some of the commercials. That's just nice.
Yeah, commercials are pretty bad these days.
I hate commercials.
So Tom says Oregon's going to score right here on this drive.
Right.
We got the ball back after an Ohio State punt. What do we got?
Dylan Gabriel back to pass. Looking short. It's almost picked off. Holy crap.
Yep.
Oi. And to think Dylan Gabriel was thought of for a Heisman. I can't. Ooh, that's a nice deal on shorts. Sorry. 34-15, 7 minutes, 15 seconds left in this third quarter. 2nd and 10 for Oregon, doing whatever they can to mount a comeback here. Dylan Gabriel's got the ball back to pass, looking, flushed from the pocket. Still flushed from that. He's going to be sacked. I still kind of want to go take a nap.
We'll see how
And
this goes.
the timer ended before we reached the goal because nobody super chatted, which is fine.
That's fine.
Chiselers.
People just watching for free.
I guess.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
We're just here having fun watching a football game.
I guess. Gabriel's back to pass on 3rd and 17. Flush from the pocket. He's in trouble. He's going to get sacked again. All right.
All right. So Ohio State has adjusted to Oregon's adjustments.
Yep.
Wow.
What do you say we finish the 3rd quarter and then call it, eh?
Yeah, I think might as well.
Yeah.
That watch, they'll pick it up right at the end of the 3rd quarter.
I know. I was just like, maybe we should stay on because this is actually feeling like, maybe it's going to get close again, but no. 4th and 23. Oregon is obviously going to punt it unless they have a fake in mind here. And nope, no, they don't. But they're going to punt, and the ball will be downed. Oh, gets a good Oregon bounce here, but
Tom says, okay, I was wrong.
Okay, I was wrong.
We were all wrong, Tom. We were all wrong.
It was a very good try.
Except for Buckeye fans. They were right.
Mm-hmm.
Still, though.
Apparently, nobody liked that short that I posted.
No?
The first quarter recap short.
Yeah.
Has 12 likes and 4 dislikes.
4 dislikes?
Apparently I upset some people.
Oh, man.
Which, that makes sense.
Yep.
I upset a lot of people. Sorry for my existence, world.
Oh, here's a fun commercial. All right.
What?
Nothing. Okay.
Oh.
Stats have not changed much here. But Ohio State is within 53 yards of getting as many passing yards as they did in the October 12th game.
Oh, they didn't get it already?
No. Wow,
right.
0 penalties, though. I just realized there's been no penalties in this game.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oregon is currently at -8 yards rushing. And we are 10 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Wow.
Jeez.
They're done. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah. I don't think there's any coming back, period. I think this is it.
I mean, right now they've got to hope and pray that Ohio State starts making some serious mistakes. Otherwise, there's just no change in this game.
Which, good on Ohio State. They came ready. I don't understand how or why, but they were just ready for this one.
Yeah. Alabama fans. Spiritual Noob says Alabama fans. Yeah, they're not too happy right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, they didn't like my shorts.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I think that's pretty much everyone who disliked it.
Oh, yeah?
Because I got a bunch of crappy comments from Ohio State fans and Alabama fans.
On the short you just posted?
No, not on that one. From yesterday.
Oh, from yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Which, let's see. Is it the one Michigan smiling, Alabama unhappy?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Let me see. We can pull up some comments.
Oh, thank you, Spiritual Noob. That's very nice. I appreciate that.
What do you say? Oh, he likes it. Oh, nice. Thanks, man.
I pride myself on A-tier shorts. Okay, we're back. What are we looking at here? Looking at the most boring Rose Bowl of all time. Holy crap.
No kidding.
All right. Looking at the playoff picture here. Texas has already made it to the semifinals.
Equipment people.
Yeah, that's probably true. 2nd and 9, Ohio State has the football. They've got 3 receivers out wide. Going to go for a wide receiver screen here. Will Howard to the flat. Oregon stops it. Pretty spectacularly. I think Ohio State only got about a yard there. It should be about 3rd down and what was it? 3rd down and 4? No, 3rd down and I don't know. It's 3rd down. That's the important part. Looked like TreVeyon Henderson slipped a little bit. 3rd down and 8 for Ohio State. They're currently 3 for 7 on 3rd down conversions. See what they got here. Will Howard's back to pass. No pressure whatsoever. Easily converts the 1st down to Jeremiah Smith, who picks up about 12 or so, and then an Oregon player smacks the ball out of his hands while Jeremiah Smith celebrates. So this Jeremiah Smith kid is next level. It makes no sense. Like, the guy is just so good.
Yeah.
And he's big too. Like, it doesn't look like he's undersized at all. Like, for a true freshman, it's just insane. But anyway, Ohio State on the Oregon 49. Nope, excuse me, 44. Howard back to pass. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking towards the right. Got a man open. Guess who? Jeremiah Smith, who makes the catch. Lord have mercy. That's another 15 or so yard gain. And Jeremiah Smith goes full extension to get it. Gets a foot down, and Jeremiah Smith looks like he's about twice the size of every other Oregon player on the field right now.
Did you see this comment? Even if Ohio State didn't win the Natty, it would be an illegitimate win since they got beaten by a 6'5" team.
It wouldn't be illegitimate. It would be funny, but not illegitimate. All right. Ohio State with the ball on Oregon's 28. They're going to run it with, looks like Judkins to the left. Judkins going to make a cut. He's going to keep on going. That's a face mask, and how. We've got our first penalty of the game. Oof. Looked like the Oregon player wanted to tackle him by his face. You can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
That should be a flagrant one, and he should get 2 minutes in the penalty box for that one.
Yeah.
That's a basketball and hockey joke. Yeah. Just tried to rip his helmet off of his face. Goodness gracious. Dan Lanning is looking on, wondering how much was actually guaranteed in his contract before this game. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Ohio State has it 1st and goal. Clock is running. 2:40 left in the 3rd quarter now. Will Howard in the shotgun. He's got TreVeyon Henderson behind him. He puts a man in motion. Will Howard's going to change the play at the line. No, now he's under center. Sends another man in motion, and he's going to pitch it back to TreVeyon Henderson, who's just going to walk in. He's just going to walk into the end zone.
No problem.
Oh, my goodness. This is a beatdown for the ages.
Yep.
Well, my throat's drying out. I'm ready to grab some hot tea and honey. Shall we watch this from the peace and comfort of our couches?
Let's finish out the quarter here.
Finish the 3rd quarter.
Why not? This is back down to 25 points, about to go to 26 points. Unbelievable. How crazy is that? So yeah, something's got to change in the CFP committee. Although I don't know, based on what you said, I mean, you're right. There's going to be teams that deserve to be there that just don't win the game they need to win. And you're right. I mean, that happens. It happens in any playoff. It happens in the NFL. You have a team that looks fantastic and then just dies in the playoffs. A lot of times the Super Bowl itself is not a very good game because one of the teams that got there is not really as good as you would expect.
Yeah. You know, so I guess it's interesting too. So Ohio State lines up in shotgun. They've got Henderson or Judkins just to the left of Will Howard, right? And so Ohio State's about to kick the ball off. And sometimes what Will Howard will do is he'll pitch it to the left to, the running back, and then the running back will go ahead and run. But that play, Will Howard went under center and took a step back and then turned and pitched it to Travion Henderson, who basically made the same play. So I want to understand, what is the difference between those two plays? Like, why start in shotgun and pitch it as opposed to get under center and pitch it? Because, I mean, it's the same play unless you're just trying to give the defense like a different look and they don't really know what you're doing. But to me, it's like that's kind of a high risk play because you're trying to turn around and pitch it. You have to pitch the ball backwards.
Right. I think
I don't know.
I mean, it's always a game of deception. You're trying to fool the other side. The offense is trying to fool the defense, and sometimes you have to take a risk that it's that high risk, high reward. So you got to weigh the risk benefit. Is this worth making that play? Is the risk worth it? And in that case, I mean, at this point, Ohio State can do whatever they want. Oregon's not winning this game.
No.
The only thing that can happen here is if Ohio State just collapses, which they're not going to do.
No, that's not going to happen. Oregon completes a pass down the middle. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 here. Gabriel's back to pass, checks it down. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. They can't do anything. They just can't do anything. This is wild, man.
They lit up for a minute, and then it just ended.
Yep.
A lot of surprises this postseason.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, where did that Michigan team come from? Where were they at the early part of the season? And now this Ohio State team. How is this the same Ohio State team that couldn't do anything against Michigan? How is this the Oregon team that's 13-0?
What a great season.
Yeah.
Gabriel back to pass. That's going to be holding on Oregon. But it doesn't matter because Gabriel's going to get sacked too. So are they going to call the holding or no? No, they're not. And I would venture to say that Ryan Day would probably have declined it if they did, because it is now 4th down and something like 6. And I mean, this is a meltdown for the ages. I mean, This is wild.
Yeah, at least Alabama put up a fight.
Yeah. Oregon's got nothing right now. And honestly, they should be going for it here on 4th and 4. And the fact that they're punting right now just kind of makes me feel like they're giving up, like they're done.
Yeah, they're just trying to prevent a total massacre.
Yeah. Which really they can't, because Ohio State's been running the ball down the field with ease.
Right.
So it really doesn't matter one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Ohio State scores 2 or 3 more times.
At least.
Yeah.
I mean, they've
got a full quarter to do it.
Yeah. I wonder if they will bring in the second stringers at some point. I'd be super curious.
Ryan Day doesn't do that.
I know, but I don't know. It would be interesting. It'd be very interesting. 1st and 10 here for Ohio State. Will Howard is 16 of 24 for 301 yards, and it is not the 4th quarter yet. He is going to hand off to Quinshaw Judkins, who has a wide open lane down the right side of the field. He's going to grab 12 yards, and we've got a flag on the play here. Let's see what the call is. Friendly reminder that Michigan beat Ohio State on November 30th. Ryan Day does not look happy, so I'm guessing this is against Ohio State. It is. It's holding against Ohio State. Ryan Day throws his hands in disgust. He can't believe it. He wonders how much Lou Holtz paid the ref, likely. Yeah, I'd say that's holding. That looked like holding to me. Will Howard shaking his hands in disbelief, wondering what's going on. Now he's looking around. And He finally gets to play, it looks like. Now, what would be really funny is if Oregon got a safety. That would be hilarious. Will Howard hands it off. Quinshon Judkins to the right. They'll stop him for about a yard or so gain. And yeah, all right. So there's that. So it's going to be about second down and 8, or no, second down and 15. Sorry. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to call it.
Yeah, let's call it.
All right. Well, this was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Not much point in having a watch party here if it's just going to be a total blowout.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot more fun when it's a close game. So
it is. Yeah. Plus,
anyway,
I got a
folks,
head cold.
And Matt's got a head cold. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody out there. We are going to do another live stream coming up on January 15th with the whole Brady Bunch crew, or at least as many of them are available. And we're going to talk about the national championship. We're going to make some picks for that game. And we've got some other things coming up, like some documentaries on underdogs, which this wasn't today. And also, we're going to be doing some videos on each of the 4 teams that make it to the semifinals, talk about what their season was and how they got there. So keep an eye out for those. Appreciate you watching. Make sure to check out all the other videos we have on the channel. And thank you again for watching. Enjoy the rest of the game. And Happy New Year. And we will see you soon. Mac, you got anything you want to
add? No.
No? All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will see you soon. Happy New Year. Mac, take us out.
This is the Where is Oregon show on the Big Ten Team Rivalry YouTube channel. Nailed it.
Nailed it. I don't have the closing video, so I'm just going to end the stream. Good night, everybody.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Bye. Oh, good night, Tom. Tom just said good night.
Oh, bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom. Happy New Year, man.